right? You go to the community and you say, like, what do you need? If I would ask you any this question, like, right now, what do you need? You know, it's a very difficult question to answer, right? It doesn't happen in that way. People might say, well, I need money, you know, or I need someone to, you know, give me a vacation. Or I need, you know, you might say a number of things, but what we need to do is actually probe and test. Well, what the role of an entrepreneur is to listen, but it's not only achieved through conversation, it is achieved through experimentation.
Is the concept of empathy, and it's just effectively repeating my exact words from the last panel. But the more I can understand how people think, how they operate, how they behave, why they do the things they do, the better I can understand the solution, and then the better I can be flexible in how I devise solutions to be able to address
being openly defecating in like fields, but rather to use toilets. And he tried to tell them for a long, long time, you guys need to use toilets. There's all this disease that's being created in your village because you're openly defecating. And they're like, no, we've been living this way forever. We take care of our children. We're really good parents. Here you are accusing us of doing things that are not effective for our community. How dare you? You know? And so he felt really frustrated. He was really upset about this. Savinay knows this story. But he went to the market that day, just like not knowing what to do, trying to get away from everything. He saw a miller there spill a bag of flour, and the flour like colored the ground white. And he had this idea, so he got a wheelbarrow. He bought like 4 or 5 bags of flour from this miller, and he went to this area where most of the people in the village come to poop. And it was just horrible. You can imagine like what a horrible stench that it was. But there's a huge mound of shit there in the ground. And so he pulls out a knife, he cuts open this, you know, these bags, and he just dumps the flour all over, you know, all the excrement that's there. And he goes back to the village and he tells people what he's done. And they're like, okay, that's weird. But the next day, people see something in the village that they have never seen before. White flies, then coming and sitting on their food. And for the first time they make the connection, oh my God, these flies have been sitting in our poop and now they're sitting on our food. Oh, entrepreneurs, no matter who they are, if they're going to be successful, need to be able to create behavior change. And you cannot think through that and you cannot converse through that. The only way is to observe people in real situations by putting things in their hands or putting them in those situations.
And then what we're sort of espousing is this creative, divergent, empathetic, embrace failure, prototype, risk, take lots of risks. I don't know about lots of risks.